Welcome back to another episode of Who Am I to Judge podcast. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Samantha. Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Welcome back.
How are you? What
I'm
are you
good.
eating?
I was eating an apple. I'm like literally done. I'm good. I am tired, but I'm here. It's pretty outside, so it makes me happy. And
Good.
I'm happy to hang out with Mello, and it's good. What about you?
Yes. I'm good. I agree. It's beautiful outside, so that puts me in a good mood. I dyed my hair, as you can see. So I made a decision about that. So that feels good. Still probably will do another dye just because in person it looks like a little bit more brassy than it does on camera. But yeah. I'm good. Well, we can just get to it because
let's get to it. There's so many things to talk about.
Yes.
Well, I guess who wants to do it?
Alexis, who's on trial this week?
I feel like we have to talk about the Met Gala. The Met Gala is on trial. There's so many things to talk about with the Met Gala. Let's first start with the fashion. Obviously, y'all know everybody. The theme was, let me write it down exactly.
It's fashion is art.
That's a dumbass name.
I know, right? That's like, and then it was like
costume art. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, it's like costume art, centrality of the dress body, and pairs fashion with the fine art centered on the idea that fashion is living, breathing, artistic expression. Okay, it's dumb as shit, but okay, whatever.
Fashion is art.
It's just like, that's just something that like I feel like
it's like a show.
fifth grader would say, like trying to be deep. So, but whatever. Right. So people showed up and showed out. It was a big deal, as y'all know, because it was Beyonce's return after a decade of being away.
And if you listened to last week's episode.
Yes, and we all predicted she was pregnant, and I think we were right. She did not announce it, but we still believe she's pregnant, and we'll get into that. But I'm curious for you, who were your top like 3 best dressed of the night? And then maybe you can do like a 4th honorable mention that's like, maybe they weren't the best dressed, but you really liked it.
Okay. I am pulling that together as we speak.
I could go if you don't have it.
Yeah, go. Because I know I'm surprised at one of yours.
That's so funny. Okay, I like Anokia. Anokia. She's a supermodel. She wore like a structural.
That was what I was gonna say.
A structural hooded black like Balenciaga gown. I loved it. She looked great, and then it was like gold painted on. Oh my god, face.
She looked like a statue.
She looked like a statue, but also like a villain. Like, I don't know. She looked great. She looked
great. Tears. Yes, she had like tears. It was like she was. I mean, her hair. She was art, literally. It was like I could not stop looking at her.
Right. She had tears painted on her with the gold, and then she was also gold like a statue. I mean, she looked fantastic. She had the black leather gloves. Like she looked great.
Yes.
I think too, for me, I really, really loved. I think I'm gonna say Doechii. Like, I loved Doechii's headdress. I loved the way that the what was it, like a burgundy-ish color like looked on her skin. I loved how it was very drapey, like sculpture-esque. Like it really reminded me of sculpture. She was barefoot. I don't know, she obviously carried it with her body as well, but I just feel like she literally looked like, to me, like a sculpture, which I really enjoyed. I think 3rd for me would be
it's my phone.
I loved Cardi B. I thought I loved Cardi B. I was surprised. It was exaggerated, and I normally don't even really care about Cardi B's fashion, but like everything, it was like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Was very her. It was just like she's like leaning into like this almost like grotesque like body, like it's like poofing out like her butt, but it's like fabric.
Right, but it was like fabric, kind of like big ass boobs, and was like, like spilling over, and then like the bottom of the gown, it was like spilling over, and it was really poofy. But I think you're right, it's like grotesque, but it's like it was Marc Jacobs, I believe. And I thought it was very exaggerated and very her. She could carry it. I'm gonna say for my honorable mention, like Lena Dunham. I'm sorry, like I saw her and I was just like, I thought she killed it. Like, to me, she talked about being inspired by a specific, like, art where, like, this person's in, like, red, and she wore, like, this really cool red dress with, like, feathers, and I thought she looked amazing. And I was telling Julia this, like, I am a person who watched Girls when Girls was on TV. Like, I
Mhm.
fucking loved Girls. I mean, Girls to me is a comfort show. It is one of my
Same.
top 5 favorite shows.
You
I
know
think
that.
she truly, I mean, it's obviously the joke that, she thinks she's a voice of a generation. I really do feel like she was a voice. I'm not saying the voice, but she was a voice of our generation, millennial generation. And
Mhm.
I saw this to say, I remember though watching Girls and loving the show, but being so annoyed by Lena Dunham at the time. I found her to be just so annoying and irritating. I don't know what
Mhm.
it is, but her comeback with this book, I have the softest spot in my heart for her. Like, she is so nostalgic to me, and like, I love this woman, and I think it's because you could tell she's matured a lot, like a lot, a
Mm.
lot. And
Yeah, I
I
haven't
thought,
heard her speak
mhm.
in a while.
And I thought she looked fantastic. And I thought that she was dead on the theme. And I feel like people are not going to really call her best dressed because
Mhm.
she wasn't best dressed. But I thought she
Yeah.
looked good for her body type, for her like she's always been a weird kind of person with fashion, I feel like. And I felt like she looked good. I liked it.
Hers definitely wasn't my favorite. I didn't
Hmm.
like her shoe that she chose,
Hmm.
and yeah, I just, I love Girls and stuff. I feel like people are weird about Lena Dunham because
Oh, and her eyebrows. I loved her eyebrows. But go ahead.
apparently she has like some weird, I don't know, like people like to say like she's kind of like that whole thing with like her little sister or something.
Yeah, but there's been like retracing, and she went back into like, I don't know. I know that she's talked on it since, and like, actually, like, people, what she said in the backtrack of it, people were like, "Oh, okay." Like, I want to say
Mhm.
she even like said she made it up. Like, and like, I don't know. The sister was like she made it up. Like, it was like something where it's like it was so retracted that people have now moved on.
I will say too, I don't really like the cover of the book.
Fame sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look. It's like a person's legs, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was
It's
right.
like a child.
Hmm.
I
I
don't
mean,
know, it just makes me feel weird,
I
like,
think
in
it's
this
very her
climate.
in my mind, in the sense that, like, in my mind, I mean, I have not read this book. Julia just started it. But I know that she's like chronicling like that part of in time when she was doing Girls, meeting the people for Girls, and then like
Mhm.
the afterlife of it. And I
Mhm.
don't know, there's something about this cover that I feel like screams Girls to me. I don't know. There's something about
Interesting.
it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have an affection for her now. And I think she's I miss her art. Like, that's just what it is. Like, I miss a show like Girls. Like, Girls to me, same with Insecure, same with there's another show that they all live in the same lineage to me. Like, it's just like a different
Mhm.
like different version.
Yeah. I mean, that
And
show was amazing,
those
like,
shows are amazing, and I miss her art. I miss that kind of show from her, and I want her to do
I
something with
know.
Girls coming back, because like that
Is
show
she
is.
supposed to come back with another girl?
She said that she would. It's not off the table. She said she wanted to come back when they're in a different part of their lives, like, that it's
Okay.
worth coming back
That would
to.
be
And
cool.
she said she does think that now they are. Like, like, I mean,
Right.
Hannah would have at this point a probably teenager. It's been 10 years,
Yeah.
right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Jessa
She
might be dead. Like, who knows? Like,
No.
like, she might be dead. Shoshana's probably never speaking to any
No.
of them, and Marnie's probably on her fifth marriage. Like, like, it would be interesting. But
Yeah. No,
you can go ahead.
I do love her show. So some of these people that I really liked, like, I didn't even like, I don't really know who they are,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I like them. So
Top 3.
Sabine Getty, she
Sabine
had
Getty.
like this dress,
Are you showing it?
but you can,
Oh, yes, I like that, and I'm Googling. I thought that was really beautiful too.
yeah, I
Mhm,
really love that dress. I
mhm.
also liked, apparently it's a French singer named Yezolt.
Yesult.
It's with a Y.
Mezos?
It's this girl.
Let me see. Oh, yes, I saw her. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I
Mhm,
really like
mhm,
that. Especially like the
mhm,
body, like both of those two, like
mhm.
kind of.
And the colors,
incorporated
I feel like
that.
do a good contouring of her body with the gold and the black, so, like, exaggerate
Yeah.
it. I like that.
Yes, I think that's Schiaparelli because 'cause they're doing the whole thing with, like, the belly button and stuff,
Mhm.
and then I like this Emma Chamberlain. I liked her
I know,
dress.
everyone but she's an influencer, yes, everyone posts, like, she's definitely gonna be on best one of best dresses, tomorrow. She
Yes,
looks
I
fantastic. It
loved it.
literally looked like art.
Yeah,
Who's
it
your
looked like paint.
what's your honorable mention?
Um, hmm, I'll say, uh, I mean, Anak is definitely in mine as well,
Okay.
but she's not my honorable mention. My honorable mention is gonna be Chase Infinity, I think. I think she just looks so beautiful for her first
Chase
Met,
Infinity, let's see.
and I
Oh,
love,
I
like
did like hers. I thought she looked really, really amazing as well. She's beautiful. I
yeah.
always forget, like, about her, but she's beautiful.
Yeah, she's having, like, a really good year right now. This is her first Met, and she's, like, in the show, The New Testament and
Yes,
stuff,
she's the main girl, yeah.
yep, so yeah, I really loved her look. I liked how she gave her hair some color,
Mhm.
um,
She's beautiful. She
yeah.
reminds me of Tandy's daughter. Like,
Oh, yeah,
Tandy, and then her daughter looks just like her. I feel like she reminds me of her
mhm.
daughter.
Yes,
There was
I'm loving her acting. I wanna see her in more things for
let's
sure.
touch on Beyoncé because everybody
Yes,
came
let's
here
get
for the
our
Beyoncé.
thoughts. So what were your thoughts,
So,
Alexis?
just so y'all know, Beyoncé did come, like we said, came to the Met Gala. She had 2 looks. The first one was like a skeleton, like,
Yes, it was like
dress
full it was I think
with
it
a
was it Balmain
no,
or
it wasn't. It was the guy who left them.
oh,
Oliver,
Oliver
yeah. Uh, I don't know
Roosting.
how to say his last name, but basically Oliver, who was like part of Balmain, has and has since left. Um, did her dress, and she it was like a silver, but like
It was literally like
a
a
skeleton with that was silver.
it was a, like, crystals
Yes, crystals.
beaded as a
A skeleton.
skeleton, like
Hmm.
her ribs, they did, like, the T-spine all the way
The
down and, like, the
backbone,
back,
hmm,
yeah, so it was literally like a nude
and then ups down
dress
to the hands,
down to the
everything.
hands, so the
Hmm.
metacarpals,
Hmm.
it was like
Everything.
it was a skeleton, so, yeah, what were your thoughts, like
I hate
and
to
then she had
say
a
it.
headdress
Yeah.
on.
Hmm. This is the thing. Like, she looked beautiful because she is a beautiful woman, right? Like, so it's like that's what everything I'm saying has nothing to do with did she look good? Because of course she can put on a trash bag and look good because she's a beautiful girl. But I would say I was underwhelmed. I was a little bored. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like I was expecting more. Like, to me, it's like we still got the same like wavy, beautiful
Mhm.
hair that golden blonde, beautiful hair that you always wear. We have the same like glam type of look where you're like in like the like crystals and you're very glammed up and you have the headpiece. It looks very Beyonce. And I just feel like at the Met Gala, it's your time to experiment and try
Especially
and
for the
change.
10-year
Especially, yeah, you're
return.
coming back, and I mean, I was even more inspired, like, I was looking at previous looks, and it's like, when she came in that, like, skin tight dress that looked like skin, and it's, like, on the heels
Mhm.
of, "If you want me to wear her skin, I'll wear," it's like, that was a look, that was daring, and she had the dark eyeshadow, the black nails, like, that was daring,
Mhm,
and it's like, when
mhm.
she had that see-through dress where there was a couple, crystals, and it was, like, covering her body, but she was mostly, like it was mostly see-through, like, that was inspiring and daring. This, to me, looked like a dress that I feel like, sh if we filled it out a little bit more, she would wear to a Grammys. It's like a crystal silver dress that she looks glammed up in. I was just
Mhm.
bored. Like, I don't know. I just wanted more. And
Yeah.
and I thought she would give more in the 10-year. And we'll get into the second dress because I actually feel like the second dress gave more. But I was
We barely saw the
underwhelmed.
second dress.
Right. I was underwhelmed. But what are you thinking?
Yeah, so, I mean, it definitely was a little bit anticlimactic, I will
Hmm.
say, like, it was just like, "Okay, like, this is what she chose to wear."
Like other
I
people
think
outdressed you.
I mean, literally people are like, "She went for blue," she just she co-chaired it so that blue could go, and it wasn't, like,
But Blue
that
could go
big
in a
a
couple years. What's the point? Just because she wanted to go when she was younger? Like, to me, it's just Okay.
I know. I don't know. Maybe it's just like this time of, I mean, I do think that we still do believe that she's pregnant. So it's like,
Yeah, and we'll get into the pregnancy
and I
shit
think
next.
that like, I was telling Danielle, I was like, I feel like we'll get into the pregnancy part. But my initial thoughts were like, it was a little bit anticlimactic. I did not think that this would be the direction. And if I'm like trying to get in her head, I'm like, okay, you went with the very like literal, like our bodies are art and like down to the bone. And
Mhm.
like part of me, especially as I've, this year have been learning all about the bones and stuff, like
Mhm.
it is a trip. Like it is
Mhm.
just like, whoa, like this is what we all have underneath or whatever. And like, I'm also thinking like if she is pregnant, she's like, I'm building a freaking skeleton inside of you right now.
Yeah.
So I didn't hate it. I wasn't like, what, like, oh my God, what the fuck? Like, I think like down to the hands, like, because she did it, she did the hands too. I think that added some like cool points um, and then I did like some of the, like the pictures that we got. I like that the train was very long and like, it gave some of that drama. Um, I just wasn't expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting. I think like generally overall the Met Gala was very
Mhm.
underwhelming. Like there wasn't that many looks that I was like gagged, and it's just like, so it wasn't like she wasn't like out of place because she, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was just like everybody kind of under delivered for me. Um, but besides, a couple of the girls that we named because they did it.
Yeah, I just
But
was I don't know. I think you're right. It was anticlimactic. I was expecting drama. I was expecting drama. I was expecting to be gagged and I just wasn't. To me, like the minute I saw it was like the silver crystals, I'm like, I've seen you in
I
crystals,
know,
like
I
the
know.
minute I saw her and the like, I mean the skeleton was cool, but I was just kind of like,
And
uh, I'm not gagged by
I
it. I
think
don't
the
know.
skeleton too is like trying to speak a little bit to Act 3 because that's like rock is like,
Mhm.
the skull and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Mhm.
Um
I
So it's
just
just like I
wasn't
get it. And then
gagged.
it was like I was telling you, I feel like the gag was going to be the pregnancy, like the announcement. But I do feel like she is probably maybe playing it by ear, like just because they put that pregnancy dress article, like the Vogue
I know. I
article.
need to know why they put that. If she's not fucking
Yeah.
pregnant, why would that be the first fucking image y'all put, bitch? Like,
And
that's
I think
crazy.
I think it's because like I think she is pregnant, but I do think that she was going to, if she was looking more pregnant, then she would have said it. But I think
Mhm.
because she maybe not as big as she thought she would be by this time, she's just like, you know, let me just keep this under wraps as long as I can. Mostly, I think for the health, like making sure that, this baby goes to term. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I still believe she's pregnant as well. I don't know. It just makes me laugh because I literally was just like, the minute I saw her, I was like, "Ugh, I'm so fucking bored." So then y'all, she changed into
And she did bring blue,
she did
so
bring blue. Blue looked really good. She had her braids. She had beautiful braids. She had a white dress. I think it was Balenciaga, she said. And it was
mhm.
like the coat and shade. She looked cute. Um,
Yeah, she looked really cute.
Beyonce put on a second dress that was by Robert One. It's called the Sketch Stargaze gown. And it's inspired by a view from a night plane over a coastal city, which I get. I see that here. Like, this is like, I see that here. Like, this is what you see overhead
Oh,
in a
right.
plane at night. I see that.
That's beautiful.
But this is the part where I was like,
I love
I would
that
kind of be
dress.
embarrassed by this. I would not. This is the thing. I love this dress. I think she looks amazing in it. I think this to me is a dress she should have worn on the red carpet.
Mhm.
But this is what I was kind of turned off by. I said the custom dress features 318,000 stitches of embroidery, the highest amount of embroidery the fashion house has ever crafted. Golden faceted Swarovski crystals are meant to recreate stars in the dark night sky. In total, the look required 4,340 hours of handwork. I'm sorry, but like, I would be like, in this climate, and it's not even
Right,
just
right.
Beyonce, it's everyone out there, but like it's just
Mhm.
like so weird to me how it's like the lack of out of touch, because it's like I would be in this climate so embarrassed if like
Right.
I wore a dress that had Swarovski crystals on it, took someone over 4,000 hours to make for one night, embroidery, and it's like I don't know, I just
Right.
feel like it's like we're at the worst it's ever been with the job market.
Mhm.
The economy's in the tank. No one has any money. You're doing this is on the heels of
Yes.
it being like by the
Yes.
being like funded by the Bezoses.
Bezos,
And
yes.
then it's like and we know that that's a big deal because we'll get into it, but there was a whole like counter protest happening
Yes.
kind of with the Amazon workers during this time. And
Mhm.
and to be wearing dresses that have Swarovski crystals, all this embroidery and handwork, and it's
Oh my God.
4,000 hours. Like
Right.
I would be embarrassed to put the thing on because I would just be like, I look so fucking out of touch.
Right. I
Like when
mean,
I
she
read that, I was like,
wore,
oh
did you
my
see that she
fucking
wore
God.
a $50 million necklace? That was like the most expensive
When
piece worn last night with the silver dress. You couldn't
And
even
that's what
really
I'm
see
saying.
it.
Like $50 million. Like, and then and even like I don't know if you saw like, oh my God, I love Sarah Paulson, but she was there. I loved her little gray
Mhm.
dress actually. But she wore like a
Mhm.
$1 bill like eye
Mhm.
mask, and it was to represent the 1%. And it's just like, bitch, you're the 1%. Like, I don't like where's
It's
the with the
also just like
cognitive
all you see
dissonance
is money.
right, where it's like calling out the like money and capitalism,
Yeah,
but
but
you're
you're
actively
here.
at the Met Gala wearing a dress that's probably more than many houses, and
Yes.
then wearing jewelry. I mean, literally, like I saw someone was like it was like a $50,000 necklace, and it's just like, are we not like embarrassed? Like I would just be so embarrassed.
They're among their peers,
Yeah, I guess
so
you're right.
they don't have anybody to be embarrassed by. Like if if they had the general public, like maybe at the show, because obviously over social media is just different. But like maybe that would be something. But yeah, no, they're among their peers. Everybody is wearing, something that's ridiculously expensive,
Mhm.
and Beyonce's the queen of everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she co-hosted the night and she is Beyonce, so she is wearing the most expensive
Like,
thing.
this was inspiring. I thought that, damn, she's wearing that bitch's skin, you know?
Mhm.
This is not.
I mean, I
The
won't
feather
say
coat
that
looks
it wasn't
nice.
my favorite. That one wasn't my favorite either. But I will say it was like daring. It was like, okay, like you are making a statement. But yeah,
I really wish, I think the Starry Night one was better than the
maybe she didn't
skeleton.
wanna wear that one too
I
because
mean,
it
it was
was
tight and there was a lot of pictures, and we do think she's pregnant, so.
that was too. It was like, it's tight, like, we only saw her from one angle. My thing is just like, damn, like, does she have everybody signs NDA? Because I'm like, even the celebrities that are there, like
I think that's a really good point. Like, what do you think? Like, when she goes to events that are hosted by other people, like going to the Met Gala, do you think that she's telling the Met Gala, anyone that comes in this room with me has to sign this you have to enforce that they sign this NDA to be in the room with me? I mean, there is a certain level of power that she has where she could do that, but I'm like, that's a big ask. That's like
it
asking a
is.
corporation to do your rules.
I know, but I'm just like, nobody's saying, like, I'm just like, maybe people are just, they don't want to be the one that leaks it or like confirms it
I
or
mean, it's this is
whatever.
the thing. As a celebrity, if you say it, your career's over. I think that's what it
Right,
is. Like,
right,
so I
right.
think like celebrities are not saying it because they want a career.
And all the
Me,
people that work there too,
right,
the
and all the people
makeup
that were there.
people
Because this
and
is my thing. There's no way that she's in that tight ass dress that's beautiful, and that the star one,
that one's so
and people not
beautiful.
see her pregnant body. You know what I'm saying? I just think people see it and they're like, she's pregnant, and in
That
their mind
dress
they're
is
like,
so pretty.
it
Oh
is.
my
In their
god.
mind, they're like, oh, she's pregnant, and then it's like, and I won't ever say anything else. Like it's just like they know it. No one's gonna speak of it. She's not gonna speak of it. She might be in front of me with a pregnant stomach, and it's just like,
My thing is just like, because I think that somebody tweeted, they were like, celebrity is like the great opium of for humans, because it's like we have all have our lived experience compared to like what we see, you know, happening at the Met Gala versus like, you know, it's a stark difference, and we live with the suffering of that every day.
Yeah.
But then it's like, then you see these celebrities, and whether it's because you hope to be in that, you know, it's a party you want to be invited to one day, or you just, you know, I guess want to see, I don't know how we like we jump through hoops, but it is a little bit weird. Like, it is, I don't know. It's just the cognitive dissonance of it all. It's
That's
just
just what it is. It's the cognitive dissonance.
very stark. And it's just like, yeah, I thought, I was thinking about that because I'm looking at this beautiful dress that took 4,000 hours
And no human
to
should be
make.
subjected to that. Like, I'm sorry.
I
Like,
mean, I'm like, how long is that anyways? And
yeah,
it's just like
how many days is that? Let's look that up. How many days is 4,300 hours?
180 days.
So, and that's on the lower side because it was like 4,300 and something. So it's like she
I
basically
did
spent.
the exact one.
So what is it?
It's 180
So
days.
that's like half a year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dog. Because it's 365 days in a year. That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. It's a little over half of a year. That's crazy.
And it's just like, my thing is just like, okay, like, and I think I talk about this with like when I talk about capitalism with my friends. It's just like, okay, as if we knew this person, the people that were working on that dress were getting paid livable wages, hurrah! Like, you
I
know, like,
doubt it. Let's
but
be
I
fucking
know
clear.
exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was Beyonce, I would be wanting to make it very clear. And obviously, you're asking this as somebody that is attending and co-hosting the Met, basically with Jeff Bezos, you know? So it's just like, that is a fantasy. That is like what we would want from Beyonce. But in terms of like, so yeah, it's just like, especially the climate now is just like putting out statements like that, but not having like the asterisks, and these people were paid well for their time. You know what I mean? Like, in the article is insane. Like, Alexis, that's insane. Like,
It is insane. I mean,
okay, you're basically saying you're the queen of the United States. Like, you know, like, you are the queen.
for one dress for one night for a couple hours, and you had somebody work a whole fucking half a year. I mean, it's embarrassing. Like I said, I would be a little embarrassed to wear it. And
And
it's
you're
not just to
wearing
Beyonce, but we just have that information
I
to
mean,
speak on it.
yeah.
But all
Yeah.
of them are in there, and I'm just like, and then also like, so
The
while this
$50
was
million
happening, the
necklace.
Amazon workers put on their own fashion show, and
Mhm.
people went. I know some people that
Yes.
went, and I just feel like, and then I don't know if you saw, but that little like ad that the Amazon workers put out, where it's like, well, you know, you know, your yearly salary is this and ours is this. I don't know. They put out a whole thing
And I saw a
calling out the
woman,
Met Gala.
yeah, like a woman, she was like
Yep.
projected onto the
That's what I'm
building,
talking
and
about.
okay, yeah.
And I just think that, like, for all of that to be happening, where, you know, their workers are doing this, that woman put out like that little projectile ad on his penthouse. It's just like, to then show up, like, I don't know. I feel like there was not enough talk to them about it, and maybe it was banned. Like, you can't ask a question about like what's happening like with Amazon workers right now. But I just feel like
Oh yeah,
I
right.
would be so embarrassed to then show up amongst the chaos. But they do cross picket lines. We do know that. But it's just that, like, I don't know. I was like, I would be so embarrassed at some of this
I
outward
know.
display of money like this.
I mean, it literally is getting to be Hunger Games. Like, I mean, it has been, but it's just like, the closer and closer we get to, you know, or just like the more desperate we're living through another Trump presidency. Like, we see what's happening with our voting rights, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it is just, you can't not see it. You can't not see it. And it's just like,
I just want to know what the hell is going on with this outfit. I'm sorry. I'm just not into this. I like, it's like even the lace on the arms is like a little bit gapping. Like you can see it. Like
yeah.
it just was not well done to me.
And it's just like, why didn't we see the one that took 4,000 hours? Like, nobody saw
Because this
that
one probably
fucking
took more.
dress.
This one probably took more, I'm sure.
No, it didn't. You just showed me all the stuff that's wrong with it. Like, that dress is perfect. Like, it is, that one is literally a piece of art. I'm about to send it to you. That did not take 4,000 hours, Alexis. It took some time, but there was some things that, you know, they were last minute.
I just love when people are like, her heart isn't in it. It's like, I know. I know.
I know. I told Alexis, I'm like, she's probably so tired.
She's probably
like,
tired.
if she is pregnant, like, she's probably like really tired from being pregnant. And I think she's earlier on in her pregnancy than we realized. So I'm thinking she's probably gonna have like a Scorpio baby.
This is so funny. We're gonna end up getting a cease and desist. This is all alleged.
This is all alleged. We just want everybody to have a livable wage. Is that too much to ask? Like, that is all I want. Like, and like, and people to be able to live their lives. Like, y'all, if that was happening, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I would be actually able to enjoy it without the guilt of just like, this doesn't even fucking matter. Like, these people are playing in our face.
The $50 million necklace didn't even really do much to the outfit. Like, I just looked at it and I'm like, she really could have been fine with just the dress. Yeah. I don't know why sometimes
honestly,
they over accessorize her. It's like you have these big ass earrings on, you have the head thing on, and now you have like, why is she always over accessorized? Like, I just feel like sometimes
honestly,
it's
if the neck would have been, if that would have taken the necklace off, it would have been a
they
little better.
Should have done like a turtleneck dress where it's like we do the skeleton from here down. That would have ate. And then she had like a braid that would have ate. Like, I just feel like,
or even just a moving thing. Like, she should have had it up to her face and it like, you know, like a jaw or something.
That's just like, move me. Do something that gags me. Like, why are you like wearing something like this? Like, gag me. Like, to give me nothing. Like, I'm so over the glam look on you. Like, me and Samantha were underwhelmed the first night of fucking Cowboy Carter tour. We were like, we can't wait to see you on her all cowboy. You came out in the same glam shit. Like, we want more. Like, I hate to say it like this, but it's just like, and I hate to be acting like this.
Maybe
her
heart isn't in it anymore.
We are uninspired right now. Give us something.
And also, we want to see it. Like, we don't want to just see it in the visuals, or at least give us some visuals. Why are you putting on
better outfits in the visuals in the fucking in-person events?
But also, if you're going to do that, Beyonce, give us the visuals. Give us the visuals.
Just give us something.
Because
like,
you
your heart's not in it.
You just want us to see it for 1 second at the tour. And like, I guess like, if you really want to see it, you can go watch it. But don't you want it to be good quality? Like, I don't want to watch it through somebody's iPhone.
Regardless, you know? I'm just like, give us something. Like, it seems like it's just uninspiring. Like, I just feel like eventually we need to get different hair. Like, how gaggy would have been that each act had different hair. Like, fine, you want it dance hall, you have your normal fucking Beyonce shit. And then Cowboy Carter, it was like red, and then it was like black for like that would have been so cool. Instead, you state the same fucking shit. Like, it's just ugh. Like, it's because it's so it's because it's like we know she can do more, and it's like, I mean, even
because we see it. Like, she gives us visuals of her literally in red hair and braces, and like you know what I mean. It's just like, okay, even if we don't see that on the red carpet, because that look was a little bit
but
crazy.
give us something.
Give us the visuals, honey.
Not even the visuals. Like, I just feel like there has to be better, like.
But that
like, I just feel like in her camp, like, there has to be better conversation on. Like, you made acts. Like, it's one thing to have the Mrs. Carter and things like that. We expect the Honey Boo on Beyonce, but you gave us acts as if it was going to be 3 extremely different versions of you, and you're tapping into genres you don't normally tap into. Why not
Right.
that be the daring part where you're like, "Okay, I'm gonna go red." Like, I'm thinking about that, like, when she's the Cowboy Carter, like, tour announcement thing where she has, like, a gun and she's, like, has, like, red hair and, like, a hat, and it's like, you
Yes.
could have done that, like, red
Right.
hair for the whole thing and branded that, like, this is your, like, country persona. I was like, I am expecting for act 3 black hair. I'm expecting spikes. I'm expecting neon green. I'm expecting silver spikes, like
Beyonce
leather.
said, "Don't expect that from me."
Right. Don't come out in your same
She's like, "The
Hollywood
dancers will
blowout.
have that. I
Right. Don't
won't."
come out in a Honeywood blowout. You're gonna wear a leotard as always, and it's gonna be maybe it's gonna be white with black lace on it. Like, it's just like, give me more. We get your branding. Your branding is successful. We get what you look like, your iconic hair, your heels, your leotard. We know it. So you don't need to continue it all the time because we know at the end of the day that's your bread and butter. Give us something, bitch.
I feel like she's
That's
just
what this is gonna be
like
titled. Give us something.
I feel like she wants to, at this point in her career, feel and look the best that she, like I think Beyonce is a perfectionist and is a little bit maybe a little vain in terms of just like, I don't want to be looking up at that screen and not seeing how I love to see myself look. Like, you know, I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel like that's how I can be. If I feel insecure about my hair because I did something different, then maybe I'm not going to show up like that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing but I do think it's like you could give a little bit something different, even if it's like darker hair, like even if it's just brown, like sometimes it's just a little bit more brown instead of just the blonde. It's just so like if I scroll down on Beyonce.com for the Cowboy Carter tour, it's all the same, you know. It's all the
I'm
same.
just bored. That's the best way to put it, Beyonce. I'm bored. Like, I need
I think she's
more.
bored. I think she is more I think she's having much more fun with her regular life. Okay. She's
Right, in
like,
this shit.
yeah, she's like, these people are ungrateful. She's probably just like,
We
let me
are.
just get my money.
I own it
And
all. I own it all.
I don't feel like I'm ungrateful. Okay. I've spent my hard earned money, thoughts, energy, being inspired. And it's just like, you said you were going to be inspiring, and it's just like if you want to stop then just
Jesus.
stop, but like if you're going to be here, it's like we're going to show up. And if I know you are tired, I know Beyonce is so motherfucking
Like,
tired.
opening night and you show up like this, bitch. You bore me.
Alexis, I
I
mean,
love
I
you,
like that
Beyonce, but
look.
it looked good, but it was predictable. Like I said earlier, everything I say is under the guise that she looks good all the time.
So
I'm
what would
just
you
saying
want
I'm
her hair to be like? I
uninspired.
just want to know what
I would
you would
have
want her hair to
loved
be
the
like.
opening night for her to have had. I mean, oh my God, it's a country album. Like, even like giving us braids at some point. Like, I just
Right.
feel like,
But
like,
again, her comfort,
I
she's not
know, I
sitting down
get
to do
it.
that.
I
But you
get
could
it.
get a
But,
wig.
like, giving us braids for one tour or giving us I was gonna show you, though, like, giving us braids or giving us this hair, but red. This hair, but red.
Mhm.
Like, give us something a little off. Like, we were gagged when
Right.
Lemonade came out and we saw you in Formation and Don't Hurt Yourself in cornrows and braids. Like, that was amazing, And I feel like that would have, to me, country album, like, that would have been the perfect time to bring some braids for one concert.
I mean, that's for sure. That's the thing too. It's like you don't have to do it for every
Mhm.
show. You can just be like, I'm feeling wild tonight, like, and do something different
I
and
mean,
just have it be a thing.
I agree. Like,
Like,
I think about Mrs. Carter, like, she had the bob for some of the concerts, I remember,
right.
and then she had long it's like,
I'm telling you,
give us
Alexis, this is
something.
her. She is mothering like throughout the day. Like when she comes on stage, it is
That's
from
true, that's a
like
good point.
a full day of her being herself.
Yeah,
Like she doesn't have as much time as she did back in the day, probably to, you know, be all
that's a good
into that.
point.
Like she's probably people are doing her hair and doing her makeup and just like, yep, this looks good. Like, okay, whatever. So I do think that's a part of it, but it just is disappointing when we see that she has other hair at different times. Like when she went to that
I mean,
the Solange thing. Yeah, she had that bob, and then when she went to the Solange thing, she had that like bang or whatever.
mm-hmm.
It's just like I feel like Beyonce, oof, California.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like she feels pressure to continue her brand of like middle part bust, like, middle part, like layers down, honey blonde, whenever she's like camera facing.
I feel like she literally, Alexis.
Like, I was
I feel
expecting
like
this. I was expecting to see this one day on tour for Kyle Carter.
right. I know, me too.
Go ahead, sorry.
But
Her hair for this, when she did
yeah,
the music video for
I know when she's on tour, Alexis. I feel like
it's just like a machine. Like it just
yeah, I don't like again, I kind of feel like her heart's not in the actual like tour. Just like, okay, you get it's gonna look good. It's gonna be me. You know what I mean? But like when I'm in my creative flow, making the things, whatever, it's just, but it feels like we just don't see enough of it. Like we don't see enough of that to be satisfied that we like, I don't know. Cause I just feel like there's a lot of looks and things happening behind the scenes of things that we just don't even ever get to see the light of day
I
of.
agree with that. And I just feel like those are inspiring to me. But I think you're right. Maybe she has the time in those situations to be more intentional, be like, oh, let's try this. Versus, I think you're right. Like, I think tour is a fast moving train that if they're not planning out the hair, like, if the hair is not planned out, like on this day we're getting the braids and then it's just not happening. It's like we're putting on
Yeah.
the wig and we're moving on,
And she is not sitting, like she doesn't have time to get braids anymore unless she does a braid wig. And who wants to swing that around? Like, I don't know.
That's a good point. That's a really good point. That's a good point. Thanks for the context.
I
There
just
was
think that I just hope that she at least puts more stuff out because like that stuff is just so like the visuals that we see at the concert it is inspiring. It is cool to see like different looks and different fashions and daring things. So it's just like, okay, if you're gonna do that there, like at least give us something to munch on if you're gonna come to the Met and you know, not really be willing to like give it your not that she's not willing to give it her all, but like, like really be like, okay, I'm about to do something different. I'm gonna break out of a shell. You could do some
Yeah.
Strong J shit and like literally be in an egg and it start to crack.
I just want her, look, if you're gonna have some time in between this for Act 3, like give us, if this is the last time we're gonna see you for a couple years, give us something we won't forget. Cause I'm kind of over the like pictures showing of, commemorating your
I
life.
think
I'm
she feels
over
like
the
this shit
civil
is
rights
dying.
shit. Like I'm over
The red carpet stuff. I think she's like, this
her
is
heart didn't
dying.
look into it. Like even when she does like the posing, I'm just like, I've seen you hit poses harder. Like
Maybe she feels guilty. Maybe she feels a little bit like
I just think she's over it. Like, I think you're right. Like, she prefers to be in her house with her kids and her family, the beautiful family that she's raised and has, and she prefers to do that. This is a job. At the end of the day, this is a job. So, like, having to show up to events is a job. And so, yes, there are times when my heart's not in it either.
and being pregnant.
Allegedly, but yes, Amber, you're pregnant. But there was one more thing we wanted to talk about, I feel like. What was it?
Oh yeah. I mean, we were just talking about like the Jeff Bezos of it all and like the economy and how the Pussycat Dolls canceled their tour.
Meghan Trainor did too. I don't know if you saw that.
And I think somebody said Post Malone did. And it's like,
interesting.
People do not have the money to
People aren't going to
spend
see them.
on everyday
Concerts.
shit. Yeah. Or just like, treating themselves to things like that. Like
disposable income is not a thing right now. So it's like, you're not going to be like, many people are not, there are not enough people buying tickets to concerts to mean something, and this is
even
coming
people
from
that
someone
would
who,
want to like, like these are, we're both concert goers and
I mean,
like,
I'm buying a concert ticket on Thursday. That like it's
I mean,
happening.
we know, Alexis.
But I did buy a concert ticket to Haley Williams' concert
I know, but
on
Alexis, you
September,
have a
but
job.
I have
I'm
a
talking
job.
about
But
people
yes,
that don't have
yes,
jobs.
yes. I know, I get it, but I
And
just was
just
saying, like,
people
I'm a hypocrite.
people that, I mean, if you had kids and stuff, you might not be going to concerts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, a lot of people don't have disposable income, and it's like, even for people that people want to see, you know, like there's a Baby Keem concert um that's going to be in DC at the end of the month, and it's just like, you know, it's like $80. It's just like, okay, like people that would want to go to that concert, including me, aren't going because it's just like, I don't have that. And it just sucks
It
for
does.
everybody involved. Like, it's just like, y'all are going to get to a point where,
That's a good point.
and it's just like, people are, you know, there are some people that seem to be above it, like, a little bit, because I just feel like, you know, Beyonce's sales are good. Which I'm happy for her. I'm so happy that Beyonce has a successful business, you know?
Mm.
But yeah, it's just like, it's gonna be interesting. This boy that I follow on TikTok, I'm pretty sure you might follow him too, but his name is like Sadiq Malik or something like that.
Yeah, I follow him.
Did you see how he was talking about how, like, he thinks there's gonna be like another lockdown?
Well, the hantavirus, have you been keeping up with that?
Yeah, I've heard about that on the cruise.
Everyone's saying don't let them dock, and they won't, like, and I mean, look, 3 people have died on this cruise. There's other people sick. I don't know, like, I like was watching some TikTok videos about it today of like people on the ship like making videos and like crying. Like they're terrified to leave their rooms, you know, like and they can't dock anywhere. So they're stuck on this ship where 3 people have died and people are other people are actively sick. I mean, yeah, it could be coming because who
But
knows what
also,
happens with that.
yeah, and he was more so talking about like an energy crisis, which I have heard.
Oh,
You know, like, I've heard astrologers talk about that, but
say
I've also
more.
just like rolling blackouts and, like, you know,
Oh my
lights
god.
going out and stuff.
Oh my fucking
I
god.
know,
I will not
and
like that.
I know. I mean, none of us like, that would be not fun
That's
at all.
fucking crazy.
But yeah, like, I've heard about astrologers say that, and then he was talking about you know, just like the oil and this war. And it's just like, and I said last week, I was like, I was listening to somebody and they were like, yeah, we're on like we're pre-war economy is about, we're about to really actually feel like what that
Yeah.
even is. And so yeah, just, it's interesting. Like, he really thinks there's going to be a second shutdown, which I'm just like, whoa.
Oh Jesus. I don't want it. I don't
I
want
don't want it
it. Like that
either. I
was
don't
a
want it
hard
either.
time.
Especially because I'm living with my parents. Like,
You might have to move to Danielle's for that shutdown.
yeah, you're right.
Like
You're
literally be like,
right.
until it, I'll leave once we open up. Like,
Right.
I
No, you're
mean,
right. Because
that's crazy to think about.
it was a lot. Like, it was so funny because we were talking about the difference between certain people's experiences. Like, in Atlanta, they were not following any type, like, they basically, like, Danielle and Darren were like, they literally, when they would come home, they would be just like, oh shit, like, I forgot that, like, it's very, very serious up here. Like, I mean, it was serious there, but like, like, the people around you didn't enforce that seriousness. So it was just like, it was just interesting. Like, it was like, oh shit, right? Like, you guys, like, wear your mask for all. We wore our mask for a long, long time.
We did. I mean, yeah,
You know, and
absolutely.
you know what I mean? So it's just like,
I mean,
it was
even
just more
today,
serious in certain areas than others.
but
And it
today
was
I had
just
the thought about the hantavirus because like I was on the train and I was like, like I just had the thought of like, oh, there's a lot more masked people than
oh yeah.
normal. And I'm like, yeah, like we'll see
I
how it
love to
is.
wear my
But
mask. I love that
I
it's an
just
option. And I would, Alexis, start wearing your mask on the train.
but we'll
You
see. But
know?
yeah, I'm just like not like with the mask, but just like we'll see. Hopefully there's not another shutdown. But that is very scary. And I hope
I
that
know.
we can control it because the amount of death that happens off of this show
I
is like
know.
sad. So
I know.
and we have older parents now. Like
It is
I
not
don't
a
want it.
joke. It is
Yeah.
not a joke. It is not a joke. Like, something needs to happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, and you also saw let me get his name. 'Cause people are protesting the man that was on the Frederick Douglass bridge.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, you haven't heard about that?
That's
So
sad.
Guido, he didn't jump. He went up there
Okay.
for protest. Guido Reichstrater, he climbed up on Friday. He climbed up on this bridge and he was there for days in protest of the war in Iran. And I think he was a former Navy, and like he was up there for days. Like he said he had food, he had a tent. They like did the fireworks still while he was up there for like the Nationals game. So it's just like people are protesting. I feel like people are gonna start. I saw something today too. People were marching up on the Capitol because I also need to understand more about what's happening with our voting stuff. But yeah, I have some
Um,
idea, but
I
it's not
bought
funny.
tickets today to Haley Williams's concert
Oh my
on
God,
in
Haley
September. Like
Williams.
I was really excited because we tried to get tickets when this time around because she's currently like on tour, I think, or just ended, and we could not. It was sold out in New York, and so I saw that she added more tickets, and I was like, oh, okay, let me see. I like signed up for the pre-sales. Like, let me see if I can get some. And then today I was able to get some. They were only $100. Like the ones that were the first leg of the tour was like insane. But it's gonna be at the Forest Hill Stadium in Queens, which is really cool. That's where I saw Doechii this past summer. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I
It was
can't
gonna
wait.
be
Like,
amazing.
I mean,
I mean, I hope to be going to concerts by the end of the year too.
yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Like this album touched me. Like this album touched me. Julia
Yes.
introduced me to it, and I was like, this album touched me. And I feel like the Olivia
I love this
Rodrigo one is
album.
gonna be touching me. It's gonna be like inject me in the vein, and so it's like I need to go to the
Yeah,
concert.
we're about to have some good music.
We're gonna
I
have some good
do
music, and then
think
it's like
so.
this is exactly, and all of this is building up to the eventual Act 3 tour. And so yes, I love me and
Yeah.
Julia like went to concerts so much. I feel
You
like our
said
first 2
Act
years,
3 tour.
the
You're
Act
so
3
funny.
tour.
You're like
We don't know what it's
so
called,
funny.
bitch. So we'll call it Act 3
No,
tour.
you're just funny. That's just like everything leads up to the Act
Yes,
3
it's like that's the main tour, like, right? But it's like I like to have I love live
Beyonce's like, give
music.
me a rest.
Right. She's like, bitch, you just called me boring and now you want me to go on tour, bitch. I'm like, I get it. Call me a bitch. Like, I am a bitch at times, but it's just like, I was bored,
We are
Beyonce.
in your corner,
We are in your corner.
Beyonce.
And I honestly think
Bring
you
me
would
on your
benefit from someone
team.
like me in your ear because I feel like you would either laugh at me or you
You
would be
definitely
like,
would.
or you would just
But
be
we
like,
also just like we know the brand and we know
right, we grew up with it. So it's like, we are bored. Okay, fine.
and
It
we have good
happens.
taste. Like me
Right.
and
I'm
Danielle
boring at
and
times.
you.
It's not a fucking insult. It's like sometimes I come in and I'm uninspired. Like people look at me and they're uninspired. Like that's just what it was. Like it is what it is.
Alexis,
Um
you're so funny.
I'm done with this shit. I know. But yeah, I think we can rack it up here. This is a funny, like chill, like little session today.
Yes, and I'll be helping you get your Olivia Rodrigo tickets.
Yes, Samantha's gonna be on the website. Courtney said she'll be on the website. Shahani's gonna be on the website. Me and Julia will be
Oh
on the
my
website. I'm
God.
gonna make a group chat on Thursday morning with all the instructions for everyone, and we're gonna get these things.
Yay. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. If you're listening on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We are
Yes.
2 subscribers away from 100 subscribers. So I am so excited for all of us to be together.
Yes,
But yeah,
excited.
we have so much coming. Make sure you guys email us a discussion topic or just if you want to reach out at our email, whoamitojudgepod@gmail.com. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out. Bye. Thank you so much for listening. Remember to email us your discussion topics at whoamitojudgepod@gmail.com. Also, remember to subscribe to Who Am I to Judge podcast on Spotify and everywhere you get your podcast. If you love us, please rate us and review. And if you don't, leave us alone. Tell a friend to tell a friend. See y'all next week. Bye, friends.